Well, yay. And that's what we said in the locker room too. I know we had some hiccups tonight. We would kind of get a good surge going, and then it's kind of been how we've described this year's team a little bit. We'll get one plate spinning really well, and we'll take our attention off of another, and we're starting to learn how to do multiple plates at one time. I thought that I kept a lineup in down the stretch, especially like the last 10 minutes of the game, that I just felt like we needed more offensive firepower because I felt like Houston Baptist, they're real streaky, and they got their confidence up a couple of times. And some of the lineups that we like to go with for more pressure, we kind of backed off of that a little bit just so we'd have more ball handling and more firepower. Big game for both Christian and Dorka. I thought they shot the ball well, and we got a lot of looks that we wanted. And it didn't feel like we shot that good of a percentage in the game, and I got to looking that, we actually shot almost 50% from the field for the game, but we had a lot of really good open looks that we just didn't finish. They just didn't go through the net for us here. But part of that's probably credit to the fact that it's been about 35 days since we were playing on the Mabee Center court, so maybe we just got to get reunited with our rims here at ORU. But I'm real excited to start the conference off right and to be back home again playing at the Mabee Center, and that's the main focus of what we're taking away from tonight.
You mentioned the games Key and Dorka had, and they did have great games, 18 and they have 18 and 30. But Jarva Kangas, the second half, looked like she gave you a spark. She came in with 15 by far her career high. Just some things in the second half that really gave you a lift.
People are going to have to learn how to say her name a lot over the next 4 years, because I think Nora is. Nora has just steadily gotten better all first semester in practice. She's become one of our best talkers defensively. Being a 6'1" guard, she sees the floor well. I like her taking the ball out of bounds when Houston Baptist began to press a little bit at the end. And she's shoots the ball so well and sees things, and that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to keep pressing with her in, because I just wanted another shooting option. But I really believe that Nora can do that consistently for the rest of this year, and I'm real excited. Nora and Dorka are part of a freshman class that's really evolving. Alexis Wilson and Kaylin Mayberry also. I think they're all going to have great careers here at ORU, and part of it is just that they've been up against some tough competition this first semester as freshmen, and I think they're just going to continue to get more and more confidence. And I like obviously the confidence that that Dorka had today. Really set herself up well and got some good open looks that were provided to her by both Christian and Kaylin. But you're right, Nora was a huge aspect for us as well, and I love that was a freshman moment for her.
Christian, talk about what is running through your head. You guys had a big halftime lead, then you're down 4. There's about 15 minutes left, and yet from that point forward, you guys really played your best basketball. How'd you manage to rally the troops at that point?
We just knew we had to dig in on the defensive end. They were getting some easy shots, and our offense was flowing thanks to Dorka. So we just really dug in on defense at the end of the game.
Dorka, it seems like you've got a green light out there, and you've got a lot of confidence every time the ball gets to you.
Yeah, but I have to say thank you for my teammates, because they made me to have a good game tonight. That's what I would like to say right now.
How easy is it to score 30 like you did when you're always getting the ball in open positions and players like Kaylin and Christian are getting you the ball wide open?
I don't care about numbers. I don't care about how many I score, as long as we win. They made me to be open, and as long as they pass me and I'm still open, I'm going to shoot those balls, and I want to pass them back and make them open too.
Christian, Dorka, it feels good to see the Mabee Center again after the gauntlet you guys have been through.
Felt really good to see the Mabee Center. Gosh, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it was good just to have a game day routine here at home again today instead of in a hotel somewhere.
All three of you, how good does it feel to win? I mean, because it's been about 2 months at this point, and most of that is because we play such tough competition, but it's been a couple months. So how good does it feel to have some smiles in the locker room?
Well, and that's what I said when I walked in. I walked around the corner into the locker room, and I could just hear just good chatter, going on in the locker room. That was the first thing I said. It's just good to hear happy voices, in the locker room. But I know, I don't know that it's really sunk in yet either that we've got that first one, because I just think we have pressed so hard to fight through this first semester schedule. And so I know, like right now, every muscle in my back is just doing this. So we'll enjoy it for about 2 hours tonight, and then we got to get ready for the next one. Our goal was to go 1-0 tonight. And we succeeded with that, and it's just the first step. There's a lot of ball left to be played, and there's a lot of improvement left to be made by this team. We'll be watching tape tonight. We'll be watching tape tomorrow. Just it's on that journey. It's on that journey, but it's good to get out of the blocks tonight here at home.
Real quick, you guys mentioned you haven't been home in quite a while. What did you learn about your group over those last 9 games you've been going through, the gauntlet you've been going through?
That they can take a lot. They can take a lot. This is not a group that's ever folded. This is a group that maybe hasn't been ready to go at tip-off time, but they've never not fought. They've never folded, against some of the toughest opponents that we've had. And I love who these women are, as far as the character and their heart and their willingness to put in the work. And that's, I really believe that our best basketball is yet to come this semester. And I think that those intangibles that our team possesses, that's going to help us be where we want to be by the end.
You guys have already done one of these sort of a conference weekend up in Chicago and then taken on Marquette 2 days later, and you played really well in the second half of that. Does that give you confidence that you guys are going to be ready to go on a quick turnaround Saturday?
Yeah, it does, and I think, too, we were able to just kind of play a lot of man-to-man. We didn't expend a lot of energy in the second half, even in this one tonight, with a lot of our full-court trapping stuff, and kind of sat back into it, and we won't be too hard on them tomorrow. Get up some shots on this arena floor and get some of those open ones falling again for Saturday. But yeah, I feel real good about turning around. And then it's nice to know that we've got a nice open full week next week as we prepare for Central Arkansas too. But we'll be ready to go on Saturday.
Last question for me, for Dorka and Kristen. Did it kind of feel like a new life for you guys this week? Starting conference play, everything kind of starts over record-wise for you guys. Did it kind of feel like a new life for you guys?
It felt good because we
starting this
knew we were 0-0, and so it was just like clean slate, and we were ready to go 1-0.
Dorka gave the nod. She gave the nod.
We'll
Okay.
be sure to mark that.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.